Thank you. So we kind of took a non-traditional approach with the hackathon, less on the coding side and more on the image side. Basically, we prepared a code that was implementing Noel's new segmentation algorithm and gave it to our users and the members of our hackathon to work together, look at a variety of different images, and see what the best parameters were for each person's purpose. So just going back to Jeff's proposal the other day, basically, our goal was that everyone learned something, basically from if this was your first day or third day using Earth Engine all the way up. And then the second one was to crowdsource algorithm parameters, which values work for which thing. And so we're in the results of having our first, we have some results for working towards our first deliverable. People were basically able to get satisfactory, it's a lot easier, in different settings and different image platforms. So you can still get involved, just contact us. We have a module that we can share, and you can put in your own parameters, your own image, and your own region. And our second deliverable was to start scoping out rolling back the global forest change in the 1970s, and this involves segmenting MSS images. We were able to do this if we implement the principal component analysis, keeping 2 bands and then segment. It looks great, so we'll see what happens next. Hopefully, we can start segmenting all of the images ever that are in Earth Engine. Noel, I'm looking at you wherever you are. So we have a segmentation script in module access for you all at this link that you can click right there. We can share it on the Summit group. And then also we have some sliders, which was a pretty awesome thing to share with the entire developers forum, that if we want to start collecting more data, more feedback about what parameters work for which purposes, we have a slider script that, thank you, Guy, for implementing that for us. And so basically, when you start looking at it, this is an example MSS image. This is segmented and classified using just an unsupervised classification. And we compared it with the per pixel classification. It's pretty qualitative, but we're taking it that the users, in this case, are the experts. So we want their feedback. So we can see in this case that segmentation improved at least the salt and pepper that this user was trying to get rid of. In the case of the Dublin Mountain fires, a similar instance was found. We can kind of smooth in some of those parcels so we could actually use it for better edges. And then this is what we started filling out. We have about 60 different parameters with a bunch of different pictures. People evaluated qualitatively. We're going to go back and have some more rigorous quantitative evaluations, but this is a good start to get some feedback. So our outcomes, segmentation works. If you went to the group, the class the other day, you know that as well, but we found it works for everyone at every level and for every purpose. So we found that we each found a combination of bands and dials that's satisfactory for our different purposes. For some people, that was looking at logging in the Pacific Northwest. For others, it was looking at deforestation in Amazonia. For ecologists, a landscape ecologist, it was looking at forest fragments in high contrast landscapes. We looked at burned areas in the Dublin Mountains, British Columbia, and Australia. And then we also looked at bird habitat land cover types in arid Wyoming grasslands. And the parameters vary, but it may converge. So we want to collect some more data from other people. So you're all welcome to join. You can do a segmentation and fill out our form. And we learned another unrelated hot tip. If you're like us, our lab, we put all of our scripts into one single repository. There's thousands of scripts in this repository. When we shared a module that was in this, it takes a long time, about 50 seconds to run. So when we moved it out of this repository into its own, it's instantaneous. So that's just something that you can all take home with you. All right, thank you.